that first record that you played on?
Actually, the first record I played on with Gord was the first record I ever played on.
Nice way to get your feet wet.
It was recorded live in Massey Hall. It was called Sunday Concert.
Classic. Did anybody have Sunday Concert? Yeah? Yeah, in '69. Very nice. And how many times did you personally play Massey Hall with Gordon Lightfoot?
Well, honestly, there's some numbers floating around out there, but Barry and I have talked about this a lot, and we both maintain the numbers are a lot higher than they say. Are you talking about engagements or nights or shows?
Yeah, number of nights in Massey Hall.
I think
yeah, these guys will be fighting it out at the end. Just finally in the back alley, just duking it out over the numbers. But the numbers are high, however you say it. 200, 400, I mean, what is, makes no difference. So, yeah, is that thing on? No, it's not thing on.
I thought it was just really a tough crowd. Jeez. I mean, I thought this wasn't on because of the writer's strike.
So when you joined the band with Gord, how many years did you, did you have any years where you didn't play with Gord, where you had a different guy in there, or were you with him the whole time?
Well, he started out with, we call him Doghouse, acoustic bass player.
Yeah.
And he actually fired one right on the stage once. Said, "You can leave now." That never happened to me. And you had another, Bill Gibbs played bass a little bit with Gord, Doghouse bass. And on the first album that you all probably know, where Gord's sitting in a chair, you can see the bottom of the soles of his boots with the guitar, that Lightfoot album, Spike Lee's son, Bill Lee, played bass on Early Morning Rain on that album. So I kind of came after a few other guys, but for about 3 or 4 years before I joined, John Stockfish played with Gord.
Yes,
yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
Amazing, amazing.
And you mentioned Albert.
Yeah, Albert. Did you ever have an opportunity to meet Albert in the course of
Oh,
time?
sure.
Yeah.
Albert was a real cat.
Yeah.
He really was.
He was a big guy, had a big voice.
He was a big guy. He was a very quiet man. He was a man of few words. And he was actually, one day Red Shea and Albert were talking, and Red Shea said, "Albert, do you like anything?" Albert said, "I like parsnips."
That's my favorite answer, by the way. That'll be my answer from now on.
Just circling back to what you were talking about it. Bob Dylan was with Albert, and also Ian and Sylvia were with Albert before Gordon was. And Ian and Sylvia, but mostly Ian, sat down in a bar with Gord and said, "Gord, you gotta sign. I'm taking you down to New York to meet Albert. You gotta sign with Albert." And Gord was hesitant at first, but we know he ended up signing.
Yeah, and stayed with him for a number of years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and Albert died in '86 on a Concorde flight to a film festival.
Yeah, Albert sat in on some of our early recording sessions too, and he was actually heard to say when we finished "If You Could Read My Mind," he said, "I don't like that song." But he was a good manager.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Rick Haynes.